Welcome to LaRosa Turf Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep. I'm Andreas LaRosa, alongside Assistant Athletic Director, Mr. Tom Bermel, and we bring you this presentation of the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel as our very own Hermits of St. Augustine Prep take on the Renegades of Shawnee High School. So, Coach, a little lacrosse matchup after the Hermits' big-time win against Rumson Fairhaven, and we're going to kick this one off with, I believe, a early face-off call there on Tenari, so Shawnee's going to get the...
Actually, no. Yeah, they called it on, but I guess we won it, but he was blowing his whistle in the middle of the play, so...
So now Schleicher is going to open this one up for the Hermits. He'll take it down, and they're going to get to run the offense for the first time here today. Now Shawnee coming into this game at 8-3, head coach Don Green in his third year, but they are definitely a strong team, coach, capable of beating just about anyone they play. Obviously, their record, still a good record, nothing fantastic, but like I said, they are capable. They've got some scores on their offense, especially number 13, Ethan Krause's Vanneman cuts in and opens up the scoring nice and early for the Hermits. That's Matt Vanneman adding a goal to his total for the year. Vanneman leads the Hermits in points this year with 37, but mainly in goals with 24. So Vanneman now at 25 goals for the year, and he opens up the scoring bright and early for the Hermits.
Yeah, Vanneman, him and his brother, they're both efficient goal scorers. His brother graduated a couple years ago, went on to Wagner. But his brother picking up right where he left off. Like you said, leading the Hermits in goal scoring. The big one there. I hope they're all that easy. We're only 31 seconds into this quarter, and the Hermits already got a 1-0 lead.
That's right. This face-off matchup is going to be tough for Shawnee's Vaughn Funer as he's up against the notorious Jackson Tenari, who's been absolutely crucial on the face-offs this year for the Hermits.
Yeah, you mentioned that big win versus Rumson Fairhaven, who was, like I said, at the time ranked number 3 in the state. Hermits were 9. I guess it still is. They haven't come out with new rankings yet. But Tenari was a huge reason they won that game in the second half. He was basically dominant from the the face-off circle, and in a one-goal overtime game, all those face-offs wins are the difference.
So now the Hermits keeping it interesting here. Vanneman's got it behind the cage. He's guarded by number 11 on Shawnee, Liam Sherb. Actually, if you did not know this, Coach, these two are teammates in the summer. They both play for South Shore Lacrosse. Liam Sherb, a native of Medford and Shawnee, obviously, but he does play for South Shore, so he's familiar with Vanneman and actually a lot of the guys on this Hermits team.
Yeah, a lot of the prep team play for South Shore. That kind of helps with that team camaraderie, getting to know each other, playing with each other, a lot of the year round. Obviously not everybody, but a lot of successful teams do it. Like, it's crossing over sports, but Del Barton Hockey's the same way. They basically all play on the same club team, and they've been one of the dominant teams in that sport for a long time.
As that's another goal to open up the scoring for the Hermits. 2-0 now. Hendricks tags one on, and he's only building to his resume after that big-time overtime goal against Rumson Fairhaven to secure a win for the Hermits. Kind of faked out two defenders, even faked out the cameras looking at him, and then he just absolutely buried that one bottom right. So same spot, same goal there for Luke Hendricks.
Yeah. I was watching all those highlights of that Rumson goal, and every single one went with that fake pass. He almost had to, double-check did he actually pass it with the way all they went. I had to watch them 2 or 3 times before he could really nail it down.
So back up, Hermits have just gotten 2 quick goals to open up this one. I have not been on defense yet. Shawnee has yet to have an offensive possession. Hermits up 2-0 early with about 10 remaining in this first quarter. They're going to get another face-off call, so Tenari's going to bring this one up. He'll flick it over to Waddell and hop off the field. So Hermits' offense is getting busy early. Tomato's got this one up top. Refs on the whistle. They're going to turn this one over, give it to Shawnee. Not exactly sure what the call was there, but now Shawnee going to get the chance to run their offense for the first time here today. It's number 1, Matt Wellesley on the clear. Vanneman kind of just lets him by, and now he's going to take this one in. And let's see what Shawnee's got today.
Yes, I know Shawnee's got some offensive talent, but like I said, the Hermits' defense has been stellar this year, especially in some of their bigger wins. So it'll be interesting to see the matchup of some of Shawnee's higher level skill guys versus this vaunted Hermits defense.
Speaking of, Coach, you see number 13 behind the net there for Shawnee. Ethan Krause has got 59 points on the year. He leads the team in both goals and assists with 32 goals and 27 assists. So if the Hermits are looking out for someone, it's got to be Ethan Krause. As Shawnee brings the first one in, that shot's deflected off of Peters. It's going to roll out of bounds. Number 8 for Shawnee, Nate Sears, to take it in. Sears, he's guarded by Tobias. Rips a shot off the stick of Peters. That one rattles outside. That's recovered by Shawnee's number 20, Shane Conlon. And now it's back up top. Scott for Shawnee up top. Another one of those players. He's committed to Catholic University to further his lacrosse career. Another one of those talented offensive players for Shawnee. So, obviously, Krause is their X factor, but they've got a couple weapons. As Krause turns around, rips a shot, goes behind the net, and Shawnee keeps possession.
Yeah, I didn't feel like letting that one roll out. It was headed right towards him. Figured to see if he can't get some quick offense after the shot, but they'll send it back around, start it from up top.
Yeah, Coach, I like the intensity from the Shawnee offenses. Matt Wellesley opens things up for Shawnee, nice and quick. Obviously, they got a couple shots. Peters made a couple saves, but they kept the ball, and now that effort pays off as Matt Wellesley tags on his first goal of today.
Yeah, big one for Shawnee. Like, the Hermits have been winning a lot of face-offs, so that's how they, can open up the lead a little bit. So Shawnee had to kind of pull it back. If you get a turnover there, Hermits score another one. All of a sudden, it's, make it take it the way Tenari's been, winning these face-offs the last week or two. So it was a big goal for Shawnee there. Couldn't really have an empty possession. You want to stay tight in this one.
So Shawnee mixing things up on the face-off. We previously saw number 15, Vaughn Funer, on the face-off, but now it's number 7, Freddie McEnany, as Tenari just continues to win the face-off. He swings that one over to D'Amato, and D'Amato thought about the shot, didn't take it, and now the Hermits will slow things down and reset.
Yeah, if he was right-handed, I think he might have just pulled it, but he was trying to get it back on his left. Couldn't quite do it from the spot he was in, so wisely pulls it back out.
So Tenari's been off the wall in the face-offs today, hasn't lost one yet. Hopes to continue. I talked to him before the game, Coach, and he told me, he said, I'm not going to lose a face-off today. So, he's just looking to continue that momentum from the Rumson game.
Yeah, whether it does or doesn't, you like the confidence. One of those positions you need the confidence kind of going in.
Right, and we know he can do it. Very capable. So now the Hermits running their offense once again. Up by 1 with about 8 minutes remaining in this first quarter. I like the intensity. They're definitely speeding things up as D'Amato dodges, finds Petrangelo. Petrangelo behind the back, and the bounce. Gets the good bounce off the ground, and that one goes up and in for the Hermits. So a stylish goal there from Gennaro Petrangelo to make the Hermits lead 2.
Yeah, it was in front of the net. I think everybody expected the normal shot, but when we went behind the back, it really wasn't the fastest one. I don't know if it took a deflection or not, but kind of just slowly bounced up into that corner. But he had everybody faked out with the behind the back shot. That it didn't really matter that it was going that slow.
Yeah, and we've seen those all year from Petrangelo, but that one especially pretty good looking. So now Shawnee switches back to Funer on the face-off.
Yeah, you just throw a bunch of things at him, like NFL defense, just change from man to zone, almost just give him a different look, maybe give a different look on the face-off. Right. But it really doesn't matter so far as he gets another face-off win.
As Tenari loses that one, that's going to roll out of bounds. So Shawnee will gain possession now going the other way. But like you said, Coach, Tenari's just been absolutely dominant thus far. They've thrown deep holes at him. They've thrown just about everyone at him, and he continues to stay consistent. Just something I noticed if you look over at the sidelines. The Hermits sideline stretching for pretty long, but the Shawnee, not a lot of subs on that team. Maybe they've got their set group of guys that they want to play, but definitely the endurance of these Shawnee players is going to be tested, especially as we get later on in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, Shawnee, one of the bigger programs. We got a JV game going on right now on the front form field, but Hermits have that too. You can just, like you said, the size of the programs you can kind of see right there.
As Shawnee having trouble clearing that one, but they eventually do, so now they'll take it down and run their offense once again. Number 23, Cal Steelhouse got it up top, and now he works it back down to Krause.
Like you said, Shawnee not as high in the rank as they normally are. The only common opponent that I think so far is Haddonfield, which Shawnee lost to 12-9, and the Hermits beat 13-5. So obviously you can't just go, opponent for opponent. Each things are a different matchup, but you can see why the Hermits are favored today. So
definitely, especially after that big-time Rumson win. We can't stop talking about it, but it really is worthy of all the attention that we're giving it. Rumson, a fantastic team, and the Hermits definitely took it to them. Game went to overtime after Rumson tied it up late, and the Hermits stayed consistent.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you obviously never want to talk about things too early, but it gives you confidence going into the playoffs. Like, it's been a few years since the Hermits have been to a state final, and that's no knock on the Hermits. You look at the this final state rankings every year, it seems like the top 10 is filled with 6 teams in the non-public A bracket. So when you're going up against Seton Hall, Bergen Catholic, especially Del Barton, Bosco, all these teams, Bosco's been the class the last couple of years. So it's not making the state final non-public A is a tremendous accomplishment. So the Hermits, beating the number 3 team in the state. So I know Seton Hall's still up there. Obviously Bosco's number 1, but you're giving yourself some confidence. You're like, hey, we can hang with these teams that are supposedly up there. Maybe we can kind of make a run ourselves.
Definitely. Shawnee takes that one in. That ball, I believe, was deflected. Shawnee will maintain possession. Here's number 20, Shane Conlon, to take it back in. Now Krause behind the net, cuts in. He's been looking for something all day, but Marengo playing some good close defense on him as that ball is deflected, rolls out of bounds, and I believe they'll give that one to the Hermits. So Nate Rudy on the clear. Now this ball's going the other way. If you talk about Shawnee's last game, they came off of a 16-5 win against Eastern High School, but lately they've been back and forth, especially throughout the month of April. They had a loss against Cherokee, a win against Somerville, a loss against Haddonfield, who the Hermits beat, a win against Monroe, and then a loss against Scotch Plains before, obviously, that Eastern win. So Shawnee's been quite back and forth. They've seen their only 3 losses of the season in April, so definitely looking to get on a little bit of a streak after starting off their season at 5-0.
Yeah, especially as we're getting, it seems like the season's not that old, but we're getting pretty close. Ooh, there's a shot off the crossbar there.
And that's a beautiful shot. First from D'Amato off the crossbar, rips out to Hendricks, and then he just absolutely snipes that right side of the net. So Hermits now go up 4-1. Just got about 5 minutes remaining in this first quarter, but St. Augustine offense is hot today. Obviously they conceded that 1 goal on defense, but the offense has been firing, and you already start to see some of the subs coming in. Number 21, Zach Gibson, checking in. So we've got some different faces over here on the face-off. And Shawnee will stick with their number 7, Freddie McEnany, on this one.
Yeah, it was a great rebound there off the hard hit off the inside of the post, kind of just deflected right to Hendricks, and then we see another Tenari face-off win. As you said, some lethal players on the Shawnee team, but if they can't get the ball because Tenari wins every face-off, then you're not really going to be able to show what you got. And
you saw that with the Rumson game. Obviously, Tenari dominant on those face-offs, but didn't give the Rumson offense as much of a chance as they probably wanted to score, and we're seeing just a repeat of that here today with Shawnee. So Hermits have definitely held the ball for a much longer time on offense, and they'll continue to do so if Tenari continues to win those faceoffs. As Vanneman rips a shot, save there from Jimmy Potter, and now Shawnee's coming out on the clear. But never going to be easy as the Hermits are taking it to him.
Oh, ball almost really lost it for a second. Ball almost rolled backwards and out of bounds.
As you see Wellesley looking to clear. Vanneman with a little shove, but Wellesley gets across midfield. He gets through about 3 guys, and he'll continue to chug along. Good clear there from Matt Wellesley. And now Shawnee will set up the offense. Number 18, Nolan Scott's got it up top, just letting Shawnee sub on a couple of guys, and they've got their guys in the field, so they're going to go at it here. Sears dodges, takes this one in, looks for the shot. That ball is once again deflected, and that'll roll out of bounds, but it'll stay with Shawnee. So here's Conlon to take it back in.
Yeah, about 3:24 left here in this first period.
Not sure exactly. I believe
think
there's a
ball.
ball.
Yeah,
yep.
Kicked off the fence, rolled back onto the field.
So after the brief stoppage, Krause will get it, and Shawnee will continue. Krause now back around the crease. We've seen him do this today as he makes a good move, but Hermits defense just closes down on him, and now they've got the ball.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was Peters or another player that got their body in front of it, but he tried to shovel it into the bottom of the net. The Hermits block it, recover.
Yeah, thus far in this first quarter, Krause is, you got Ryan Marengo playing close defense on him, but he's been relatively quiet. Obviously, credit to Marengo's defense. As now Scarpello finds himself in the open field. Dishes to D'Amato down low. D'Amato turns, shoots, and a good save there from Jimmy Potter. So a good opportunity there from the Hermits, but Jimmy Potter keeps Shawnee safe with that good save. So now Shawnee to clear once again. Scott takes it across midfield. Finds his guy Conlon down low. Conlon to Krause. Krause behind the back. And a good save there from Aiden Peters. So this ball's going the other way. This game's really moving now.
It was a good little odd man break there for Shawnee. They couldn't convert.
Now Vanneman snipes, looking for that top right corner, but misses.
It's a big missed opportunity there from Shawnee. I mean, I don't know, it wasn't like, a 2-on-1, but they had probably 3 or 4 guys. The Hermits only had maybe 2 or 3, and they couldn't convert. It was a good block there by the Hermits to really prevent a good shot.
Right. And after that back and forth, we're going to get our first time out here from the Hermits. Probably just resting up their guys after that game went from pretty slow to pretty fast real quick. So we will see you back after a brief commercial break.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after that brief timeout. We've got about 2.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Hermits lead 4-1. After that timeout from Coach Valori, just to talk things over, that game was moving quite fast before we got sent off to our break. So I believe the Hermits will get this ball here on offense as Petrangelo to take it in. And now the Hermits will look to go up just a little bit more before this first quarter ends. Petrangelo continues to hold the ball. He's going to take this one all the way to the net. Flicks that one over the top, but no good. That'll roll out of bounds for Vanneman. So some good defense here from Shawnee as Vanneman frees up his hands, rips that one, and that's going to go over. But
Shawnee will be the closest there. Looks like number 21.
Yeah, that's 21 who's going to keep it. We'd love to name 21, but unfortunately he is not on our roster, so. Now Shawnee to clear it. Hermit's not pressing this time, probably going to try and squeeze him around half, but Shawnee's going to work this one up. Got to get it across in some decent time. Now here they're going to find the Hermits at midfield. And they're going to get them on that violation. So now it's turned over. Shawnee took too long to clear, and here come the Hermits going the other way.
Yeah, looking to strike quick as Shawnee's trying to sub the defenders back on. Looks like they'll get there. The Hermits will set it up.
So Plen's got it up top. Over to Hughes. Haven't seen much of Hughes and Plen yet today, but here they are. As now Hughes is going to look to dodge. He'll take this one in. Frees up his hands, rips the shot, and that's just over the net. So D'Amato's back there to get it. Now the Hermits will get another shot. D'Amato, he's guarded by Sherb. Goes off the pick, gets Vanneman up top. Vanneman to Petrangelo. Petrangelo around the crease, but a good save there from Jimmy Potter.
Yeah, good ball movement from the Hermits. Got a good quality shot, but like you said, the Potter with a great save.
So now they've got a clear here. Shawnee coming the other way. Head full of steam. That ball's over to Conlon.
In the last 45 seconds of this first quarter.
Doesn't look like they're going to hold, though. Sears really pushing, but that's good defense there from Tobias as Shawnee's got this one back up top. They're going to give it over to Scott, and Scott's going to reset things.
I was going to say I'm surprised they don't hold, because even if you shoot and score with Tenari's face-off winning so far today, the Hermits are going to have a good shot of their own if you score too quickly.
Exactly. So now they're just about 20 seconds left. Kraus trying to find something on that crease as he just falls through and falls over, actually. That's fantastic defense from Ryan Marengo as he's been there all day. He's been an absolute nightmare for Kraus as Peter slings that one over midfield.
Last 10 seconds, you're trying for something here.
And what a pass from Aiden Peters. Over it gets D'Amato all the way on the other side of the of the field, and D'Amato somehow finds the back of the net. So a miraculous play there from the Hermits to finish off that first quarter.
Took a big hop. Good job by D'Amato and a couple other players in the Hermits just really boxing their guy out. So when it took that big hopped over the first defender, they were able to put themselves in the position to grab it, and D'Amato knew he only had a couple seconds left, so he just turned, shoots, scores, and the Hermits get another goal with only 4.5 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Right, and if you're Shawnee, you're not happy with that one. That was the absolute last thing you were expecting, holding for that last shot, and then it just goes down the other way, and now the Hermits find themselves up 4.
Yeah, but I said if they score with 30 seconds left, the Hermits still might have a good shot, let alone if the Hermits get a turnover with 10 seconds, they still get a good shot off.
And now we've got 5, forecasting a face-off win from Tenari. Could he possibly take it down? As Tenari rips a shot, and he gets the shot off, but Jimmy Potter comes up with the save. So that's going to wrap up the first quarter action for us over here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. We will see you back after a brief commercial break.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're kicking off some second quarter action here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Once again, I'm Andreas LaRosa alongside Assistant Athletic Director Mr. Tom Bermel. And we bring you this presentation as our Hermits up 5-1 early against Shawnee. Tenari been absolutely dominant on the faceoffs today, and this one's going to bounce around. And Shawnee's going to get the best of this one. So Shawnee now, number 7, Freddie McEnany, clearing it off of the face-off. This ball is going to skip around midfield. I believe it was that's a timeout called on Shawnee. So
we will stay here. We just came right back only because I pulled up our the playoffs are coming up. And the way the playoffs go is, I guess they call it lax numbers now, and it used to be lax power rankings or whatever it was. But unlike PowerPoints for your baseball, basketball, soccer, and hockey does a committee, so it's a little different. This is based off of your lax number rankings. So this is the non-public rankings. So you can see the Hermits are in 4th, but I'm going to double check real quick. I don't know if Pingree is actually in our non-public A. But the Hermits are in 4th. So it looks like, Pingree is. So each win matters because it's going to affect your rankings. Like right now, if the season ended today, the Hermits would be behind them. Now, I don't know how much .2 is, 0.1, 0.3 right now they're behind Pingree.
Probably not a lot.
So, but each team's going to keep playing and winning. Pingree's 7-3. You assume they're going to keep going. So each game matters. Each game is going to affect this ranking. Each game's important. So you want to get up as high as possible because right now you're sitting at the 4-5 matchup, so you would host Delby in that game, and if you're lucky enough to beat Delby, you then have to go to Seton Hall, who has the number 1 rank right now. But, either of those two stops top spots. Traveling 2 Seton Hall, 2 Bosco is not going to be easy.
Right.
But if you can move up to 3, you're now facing St. Joe's Montville. Again, St. Joe's Montville 10-1, very good team, but maybe they're not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just still thinking of the name Del Barton as less of the. I haven't seen him play this year, but you don't have to face Del Barton.
Right. And regardless, any team that you're going to play in the non-public A tournament is going to be a solid team. I mean, the non-public A is absolutely stacked up. So the Hermits have always had a tough battle when it comes to playoff time.
If you're a low enough seed and you don't have that first-round bye, you might get an easier game from, say Camden Catholic or Paul VI. But, once you're in the quarterfinals or later, these teams are all ranked in the top 20 in the state, if not higher. So, it's you just got to play your game on that day, but it always doesn't hurt to face the top couple till the very end.
Right. So this game so far been a strong performance for the Hermits. As you see, they're up 5-1. Now Shawnee getting the chance to run their offense here as Scott's going to get it up top. He'll flick it over to his teammate. Thought about the shot, didn't go for it. Now Shawnee just putting some pace on this ball. Here's Krause. Now he's going to try and go to work once again. Now Scott up top, cuts in. Looks to free up his hands, doesn't get any shots off. They're going to swing this ball around. Shawnee just taking their time here, trying to find the best shot possible to decrease this deficit. As now Wellesley cuts in. Good job there from DeBias to chase him out. And now Scott's going to try and dodge. Rolls off of a screen from Sears. Now Krause behind the net. Back to Sears. These are the 2 top leading goal scorers for Shawnee this year. Both of them dangerous. So you got to be careful if you're the Hermits. As now this ball's back up top for Shawnee. So Shawnee just taking their time here on offense, trying to look for the best possible shot. But the Hermits defense holding up well thus far. As now Shawnee takes it. A little free shot there from the crease, but a great save there from Aiden Peters. He did well to keep that one out. So now this ball's going to be turned over, and now the Hermits have got it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you're not going to have too many possessions when the way Tenar's win the face-offs. I know we might have lost the last one, but you're not going to have that many possessions, so you better make the most of them. So each empty possession that Shawnee comes away with, the Hermits defense kind of comes away with, it's a huge advantage. As it's just, it's going to be tough for Shawnee to get the ball back.
So now the Hermits getting their crack at offense. Just about 10 minutes remaining in this second quarter. No goals so far after that Hail Mary pass from Peters to D'Amato to wrap up that first quarter. Second quarter's been quiet so far as now Hendricks has got it up top. He's guarded by Shawnee's Joe Papa. And now Vanneman's going to take a crack at it. He's guarded by Sam Beamer. Doesn't go for it. Gets Hendricks up top, though. Hendricks rips the shot, and he finds the bottom left corner this time. So Luke Hendricks, 2 goals for him today on his senior night. That's right, I forgot to mention earlier, this is, in fact, the Hermits senior night game. They will have their senior night presentation following this game, but seniors looking to make something special happen tonight against a good opponent in Shawnee, but a lot of seniors on the scoreboard thus far, including D'Amato, you got Hendricks, Vanneman, so St. Augustine lighting it up so far with the seniors.
Yeah, Hendricks, one of the seniors, a little senior night graphic made by sophomore Jude Veller and Gattu. He's been making some good stuff for the Hermits Instagram. And he gave me all those photos to put up, but when I put up the preview on the Hermits Instagram post, Hermits, they got 14 seniors. Instagram only does 10 pictures you can put up at a time. So I figured I'd give Jude some shout-outs as the seniors go by, but that was, like I said, the one of Luke Hendricks who had the big goal against Rumson and another couple goals here as the Hermits turn that one over.
Right. I mean, this team, senior heavy for the Hermits, like you said, 14 of them, and they've gone up to this program over many, many years. The program over the past couple of years has been all of these 2022s. You've got your guys like Vanneman, Hendricks, D'Amato, Petrangelo, Scarpello starting every year for this team since their sophomore, junior year. So definitely a big senior class that the Hermits are losing, but they're confident and they're ready for next year as, you're just looking ahead.
Yeah, if you're playing in one of the top teams in the state, like if you're trying to be in the top 10, top 5, whatever it is, you're going to have to reload. Like, you're going to graduate a lot of seniors every year, but you need guys to come in and not miss a beat if you're going to stay in the contention that, like for that top spot. And like I said, the Hermits do that, maybe not to the scale of Don Bosco, but in terms of South Jersey, they've been the top team over the last, 3 years, or at least the last 2. I know with the COVID year, Moorestown had a great team, might have been the tops in South Jersey then, but the last 3 or 4 contested seasons, you can make the argument the Hermits were number one in each of them, if not just 3 of them.
Right, as you see Shawnee's number 18. Nolan Scott rips a shot there and goes off the stick of Peters, so Shawnee is going to maintain possession. So now they find Kraus. Kraus looking for something, but once again locked down by Sebastian Tobias this time. So Hermits the Hermits defense, definitely understood the assignment in locking down Kraus, and they've done that thus far here today. So Waddell's going to take this one across the field. Rather, he shuttles it up to Schleicher. Now Schleicher to take it in. Schleicher spins, looking for something, but he'll pass it and hop off the field as he's only a D midi. Actually, no, he'll stay on instead. So
yeah, you wonder, especially as you get up, and they're only up 5 right now. Still pretty close game, but as you get up more goals and you're those D middies or face-off guys running down the field with the ball, you wonder how often do they get that selective hearing. Coach, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you call me off. I figured I'd take the shot.
That's right. I mean, if defensive middies, man, they want their share. They do a lot of work, and they want their shot at goals. As D'Amato turns and snipes the top right corner. Senior Ryan D'Amato with an absolutely fantastic goal. Kind of recovered that ball off the ground, pivoted, and then he just found the top right corner there. So some fantastic shooting for the Hermits today thus far. You see another senior, Ryan D'Amato, getting on the scoreboard for the second time. So D'Amato leads the scoring today with 2. Same thing with Hendricks. He's also got 2. Now the Hermits go up by 6 as we'll see another face-off here from Tenari. He's up against back to Feudner, actually, so Shawnee switched their guy once again.
Yeah, I mean, keep just trying stuff, see if something doesn't work. Just trying, even just like I said, throwing a curveball to Tenari, see if you can't catch him. As
Ben Thomas recovers that one. Some good stick skills from him, and now he'll take this one down the field, head full of steam. Brings it back to Plen, and the D-middies, now they'll hustle off the field. So Hermits offense back at it again. Tenari continues to win these faceoffs. This is all we're going to see today. A couple stats on Shawnee. Obviously, they're 8-3 so far this season, 3-2 in their Olympic conference. A pretty competitive conference. Conferences. Matt Vanneman leaving me speechless there with that one.
Yeah, great shot. Like I said, the Hermits are kind of pouring it on now. They're up 8-1. The defense playing well. I mean, we saw it was a good job there by Ben Thomas on the face-off to kind of come in with the long stick, pull it out for him and get the offense started.
Yeah, definitely. Vanneman, another one of those seniors who's, adding on the scoreboard here today. So Shawnee's going to call a timeout after they've lost quite a bit of momentum since that first quarter fiasco, that pass from Peters to D'Amato, and just all the way down the field, and they score. So we'll bring you to a quick commercial break, and we will see you back after that one.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark and Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark and Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after that brief commercial break for the timeout from Shawnee. So Tenari back at it again, at work with the face-offs. He's up against, I believe that's a new face for Shawnee. Yep. Actually, that's number 15, Von Fiedler, and Tenari continues to stay dominant as he'll now take this one and more down the field. And he'll continue to go. Tenari, now he finds himself in front of the net. Tenari a little bit selfish with that shot there, and can't blame him. Up 8-1, he's gone to work all day, and now he's just trying to get on the scoreboard for his senior night.
Yeah, the amount of possessions he's got in the Hermits today, and he found himself in a good enough spot. I'm fine with him taking that.
Definitely. As now Shawnee's Joe Papa to clear this one, and he'll get across the field with ease. So now Shawnee's offense back at it again. As you see number 8, Nate Sears. Notice the two big scores for Shawnee. Nate Sears, Ethan Krause have been quiet today. You know, they've been chugging along trying to get work around the crease, but Sebastian Tobias and Ryan Marengo have just been absolutely shutting them down. So shout out to those guys. As now Shawnee's going to reset this one up top. It's number 25, Joe Vercello with it now. Over to Wellesley, and Wellesley to Scott. So Shawnee just looking to get the slightest bit of momentum here as they've gone quiet since early in that first quarter. Hermits defense really taking it to them now. Was
it 2-1 or 3-1 when they scored? I think it was 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, so they kept it close. I mean, they try and keep in it. But like I said, with how good the Hermits defense is and how many face-off wins Tenari's getting, Shawnee has to be darn near perfect on their offensive sets if they want to keep up with the Hermits today.
As you see a new face coming on the field for the Hermits, number 5, Charles LaRosa in on defense, along with number 21, Zach Gibson. So LaRosa getting some minutes on his senior night.
Name sounds familiar, Dre.
Yeah, definitely. He's matched up against one of his good buddies, hometown pals from Shawnee, number 18, Nolan Scott. So it's definitely the matchup that we're looking to see here today. As that ball skips around, Shawnee retains possession.
Even some of the younger guys have been like fighting for minutes, getting into. I can see Gibson in there. Little long pole.
So now Papa's going to cut in for Shawnee. Rips a shot, no good. That ball's going to roll out of bounds, and Shawnee will maintain possession. Here's Krause to take it in. As Sears behind the crease, he kind of stumbles and falls. They're going to throw a flag there. And Shawnee's going to go man up.
See who that was on. Might have been,
I believe it was 13, Sebastian Tobias.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I saw a crazy amount of contact there. Mainly looked like a slip on that turf, but ref saw otherwise. So Tobias is going to go take a knee in the box, and Shawnee's going to go a man up. See if they can capitalize on this opportunity.
Yep, you're right. It was Tobias. That was a nice day out today. A little bit of cloud coverage, nice and cool, maybe low 70s. So perfect lacrosse weather.
Definitely. As Shawnee now on the man up, Hermits get their big guys in for the man down. They got their poles. As that shot's ripped from number 20, Shane Collin, and just goes through the wickets of 19, Aiden Peters. So that penalty will release. Now Shawnee cuts the Hermits lead to 6. So we've just got about 4 minutes remaining in this first half.
Yeah, it happens. They take a penalty. They take advantage. Shawnee's good enough to take advantage, especially on that man up. So you just gotta, not make a habit out of it. Don't make too many more mistakes, giving up penalties, giving Shawnee the opportunity.
All right, so we'll go back up to the face-off. Familiar scene today. Tenari just been absolutely dominant, and now he'll go to work once again. As we just got about 4 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Just a couple shots on the Shawnee team. They're 3-2 in their Olympic conference, 8-3 on the year. So, a worthy opponent for the Hermits. Obviously, Hermits are used to a very, very, very difficult schedule this year as they've played teams like Penn Charter. You've got your Rumson Fairhavens. You've got a lot of good teams on this Hermit schedule, and they've won almost all of them. Obviously, they dropped that one game at Lawrenceville, a team that's not actually legally in the NJSIAA because they've got some some shady stuff going on over there. But nonetheless,
I love how I call it shady, but yeah, they don't have to apply to the NJSA rules of how often you practice, how old kids have to be, all that stuff like that. So it's definitely an advantage.
Right.
But they're not exactly shy about it.
And they came to the La Rosa Field and took it to the Hermits with a 13-4, very commanding win. So, but since then, Hermits on a 7-game win streak, and they've been hot, and it looks like they're going to continue to stay hot today, as they now lead by 6.
Yeah, and like you were saying, but like to your point of the tough schedule, it seems like the Hermits will just schedule anybody, anywhere, anytime. They're Haverford and the Hun and Lawrenceville, like any of these schools, whether you're highly ranked in PA, either one of these NJ prep schools, or I'll have Bergen Catholic, who I know is battling not the best record, but because they're playing such a tough schedule similar to the Hermits, they're up there in the rankings still. They're still in the top 20, but the Hermits will go anywhere, play anybody. Sometimes even in scrimmages, there was that Canadian team came through.
Right. And to that point, I like the scrimmages that Valori schedules for this team. Obviously, before the season even starts, before the record is official, he schedules teams like Everest Academy in Canada and some other good schools. I know Haverford was on there. I believe that game got canceled, but he just likes to really punish his team before the actual season, so the competition that they end up playing seems to be easier after you're done getting crushed by these good teams like Everest Academy in Canada and such.
Yeah, what's the saying? Iron sharpens iron, or steel sharpens steel. You're only going to get better by playing good teams. It's not really going to help you to kind of just schedule some cupcakes and go through it. That's why the Hermits have. I know tonight, senior night, they're playing well. They're up 8-2, but the Hermits have lost on senior night before. So he doesn't have the. No offense to. That's just how all teams do it. The soccer team, the basketball team, the baseball team usually puts their senior night on a team that they're confident they're going to beat.
Never a good feeling to lose on senior night.
Yeah, but that's the thing is there's no team on the schedule before the year, and the Hermits, as you look at the schedule, that you really are like, oh yeah, that's an easy win. Like it's tough teams up and down.
Right, no guarantees as Shawnee cuts off that pass through the crease, and here they come going the other way. Getting some wheels. Here's number 21, Josh Palouse. He'll skip that one along the ground, but Hermits nearly get a hold of it. Now a flag flies.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Hermits have a big lead, but it can't keep giving Shawnee the opportunity to claw back in this game with a man advantage. So they're going to get another opportunity here. We'll see how long the penalty is in 1 second. Looks like a slash for a minute, but we'll wait for Will Morris to confirm. But, the Shawnee, like I said, they have their lethal attack, and the Hermits have been doing a good job. But when you're a man up, it's just that much harder to control them.
Right, so they're going to call that one on Hendricks. He's in there for a minute now. Let's see if Shawnee can take advantage of this man-up opportunity. As here's Conlon. He scored on the last man-up opportunity, and he'll cut in and rip another one, but that one's off the stick of Luke Field.
Yeah, didn't even glance on that. That stick pretty square and bounced the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Almost looked like the post with how fast it came off.
So now Shawnee's going to get another crack at it. Just about 2.5 minutes remaining. But that pass is intercepted by Jimmy Waddell. Now a flag flies as he was knocked over by, I believe that was Shawnee's number 18, Nolan Scott.
Yeah, it was just, the Hermits benefit there by the Shawnee giving it right back. I was about to say when he got pushed to the ground, I was about to yell, "Where's the flag?" But the referee was quicker than I thought, and the flag was like midair, one of those high tosses. So right. I didn't see the flag hit the ground until another second later. But good call. Hermits kind of avoid any punishment for their earlier penalty as they'll get the ball here for even strength.
So for that penalty actually on Shawnee's number 8, Nate Sears.
So it is only 30 seconds. I don't know how long in the Hendricks' penalty we are. So either way, it's probably going to be negligible. They're probably both going to come out of the box within a couple seconds of one another. I don't think the Hermits will have a long advantage. And even though it's 30 seconds, I don't think that's going to be too quick where Shawnee will have come back a man up for that long if either team does it all.
Right, so now the Hermits, they'll probably just waste this one out as now Plen's got it behind the crease. He finds the open D'Amato, and D'Amato had the easy forehand shot, but instead he took the fancy route with the little over the shoulder, and he finds the top right corner. So
yeah, had to make it look nice.
2 over the shoulder goals today for the Hermits. Obviously, the first one coming from senior Petrangelo and the next one from senior D'Amato. So now D'Amato's got himself a hat trick in today's game, and he gets that hat trick in style with that little behind-the-back goal.
They just announced Billy Hughes as the goal scorer, but I could have swore it was D'Amato.
Definitely was D'Amato.
He might have just looked and saw the 1, maybe accidentally saw 11 because that's Hughes' number. But yeah, I'm with you, Dre. I think it was D'Amato as the goal scorer, despite the announcement you might have just overheard on their microphones.
It really is a shame because it was a beautiful goal, and you hate to see the credit taken away from D'Amato on that one.
I mean, you can go back on our film, go back on the huddle that Coach Valori has going, the Access Lacrosse film that Coach Valori has. So they'll get it corrected. Plus, if it was D'Amato, he's not going to let
definitely
let that go into the books permanently.
So now the Hermits have got it once again on offense. Now they lead by 7 as Jack Schleicher just taking this one. Noah Plen taking this one all the way around. Now Hughes will cut in. He finds Hendricks. Hendricks looking for that shot on his right hand. Instead, he finds Scarpello, and a wonderful finish there from Luke Scarpello as he just rolls that one down along the ground, and that one gets past Shawnee's Jimmy Potter once again.
Yeah, another goal for the Hermits. I mean, like I said, they gave up a goal, took a penalty, getting a little sloppy there, but now they're kind of reasserting themselves. Only a minute 27 left in this first half. Like I said, the mercy rule is 12 goals, so if the Hermits can get there, in the second half they'll start running, but they'll start a running clock. But still, like I said, still tough to do against Shawnee. But this has been a really good team this year. I mean, it's like most years, it's a war with Shawnee, it's a war with Morristown, and Morristown's a little down this year. Your Lenapes, your Haddonfields, your Ocean Cities, but the Hermits have just been that good of a team so far this year. You don't want to get your hopes up, but you're hoping that they can win, a few games in the state playoffs because they're playing really well right now.
Definitely, Coach. And I think what it comes down to is the foundation of this team. And the foundation of this team is that 2022, that senior class. They've been here for quite some time. Obviously, you see some guys like Scarpello who have been on varsity since their freshman year. So this is a very, very talented class. Obviously, a tough one to lose, but they've led this team well this year, and we hope that can lead to a state championship in the latter part of the season.
Yeah, what could be interesting, I mean, the Hermits keep winning. It's right now, the both sports, the baseball team and lacrosse team are top 10 in the state, so lacrosse is going to move up in the next rankings after they have beaten Rumson. But the number 1 in both lacrosse and baseball is Bosco. And the Hermits are 2 in baseball. The Hermits, like I said, are 9, but we're going to move up in lacrosse. So you wonder if they'll have a couple heavyweight matches between Bosco and the Hermits here in a couple different sports a few weeks down the line.
Right, and you know what? I'll take a win against Bosco in either lacrosse or baseball. We could split it, and I'd still be happy because Bosco is a great program, and the lacrosse team last year absolutely dominant, winning the Tournament of Champions. So to beat them in just about any sport is very impressive.
Yeah. I mean, and football, wrestling, whatever it is, Bosco is a great athletic program. So any win against them is great. Noah Plen gets the ball with just about 10 seconds left. Couldn't scoop it up.
And now they'll send that one the other day. Actually, no, they'll give it back to Plen. So 8 seconds remaining. Now Hermit's looking to make something happen.
Gonna make him start from the corner.
Hendricks looking to free up a shot. Instead, he finds Van Man. Van Man, the little shuttle pass. And that'll wrap up this first half action here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Hermits up by 8 as we send you over to the half. It's 10-2. Commanding lead from the Hermits, and we will see you back for some second half action after this brief break.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9 Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to La Rosa Turf Field as we bring you some second half action here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Once again, I'm Andreas La Rosa alongside Assistant Athletic Director Tom Bermel, and we bring you this presentation of the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel as our very own Hermits of St. Augustine Prep take on the Renegades of Shawnee. And thus far, it's been a dominant performance, especially from our face-off guy Jackson Tenari and just the entire team, especially that offense. They put up 10 goals thus far. As now Shawnee's taking it down with a head full of steam to open up this half. Kraus has got it. He gives it over the deep hole. Feudner, who rips his shot. No good. Now this ball's coming out the other way. So Peters with the save there. Now here come the Hermits on the clear. And like I was saying earlier, just been a dominant performance from the Hermits thus far. They've only conceded 2 goals, and they're up 8 after scoring 10. So this offense has definitely put on a show with the shots. We've had a couple behind-the-back shots. We had a little Hail Mary over to D'Amato, and then we just had some fantastic shots from 10, 15 yards out. So this team is put on a show today, and they've got a lot to be proud of here on their senior night. As now they're going to work this one in to Vanneman, who fakes a shot over to Scarpello. Now to Hendricks, who fires just over the top left crossbar, and this ball will stay as D'Amato to bring it in now. I believe the ref's going to stop this game as it's just an extra ball on the field. That's already happened once today.
Yeah. I guess they are small and white, and they can sneak on without you really noticing.
So now the Hermits just working this offense. Obviously, you're in no particular rush if you're St. Augustine, and still got their starters out here on the field.
As we're talking, as you're getting close to the playoffs, the cutoff for like those lax numbers is actually a week from Saturday, the 14th. Then you'll come out with the official. You should know who it is by then because you can look at the numbers. It's not like a committee meeting, but the official seating will be the 16th. I think, and I'm not 100% clear on those official rules, but say you beat. As Vanneman takes a shot and scores right there.
It's a beautiful move from Vanneman. That's his go-to. Kind of takes it over to that left hand, and he's absolutely money from out there as soon as he blows by his defender. So a good play there from Vanneman to put the Hermits up by 9.
Yeah, so you, like I said, you get the seating. We should have an idea, but you can actually like jump a team if you beat them and they're right in front of you. But if they're a couple spots in front of you, you can't jump them in head-to-head. But the Hermits won't have faced too many of the other non-public A teams except for Bergen, but they're going to be a few spots below. So, like I said, it's only really a week away. We're a couple days away from knowing where you're going to be at in the playoffs. Feels like the year's all the way over.
It'll be a tough week for sure as the Hermits set to take on Haverford in 2 days. That one's on the 7th, so tough matchup ahead as now Tenari comes down, head full of steam on the face-off. Works to D'Amato. D'Amato back to Vanneman.
Thought about the quick shot.
Said he goes for it, but no good. Vanneman, another one of the seniors, who's got a hat-trick here tonight. He's got 3 goals thus far. So, leading goal scorer from the Hermits continues to stay hot today. As the Hermits offense will go to work once again. Into Scarpello. Another one of those fancy shots from Scarpello, and that one just goes off to the left of the keeper, but D'Amato maintains possession, so this one will stay. As now Plen rips a shot off the top of the crossbar and out.
Yeah, like hit the crossbar or then the post. They hit both of them and kind of ricocheted out. Don't know how it stayed out.
But no matter, as Ryan D'Amato cleans up that possession, he gets. Oh no!
I guess it hit the outside of the net. Yeah, I was with you. I thought that was a goal. I threw up on the scoreboard because you saw it hit the net and drop down, but he must have just put it on the outside of the net, and that we saw it, hit and fall.
Right.
It was because it was, not quite on the inside or on the outside. But
Some
either way,
type of illusion there.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of the players stop too. So if they stopped and we're all the way up here in the press box, I'm gonna say that it's all right. So the Hermits turn that one over right in front of net.
And Nate Sears for Shawnee is going to capitalize on that one. Just a costly, careless turnover there from the Hermits as they had some space and some room to clear, but instead Shawnee takes that one, and now they're cut this lead down. Now it's now 11-3.
Yeah, you don't want to make those mistakes. I mean, by the time Shawnee got the ball, Peters was out of net, and if he picked it up cleanly, he would have scored even easier. But even still, as soon as he got the ball, Peters was scrambling back to the net. He just kind of like threw it along the ground, and it's an easy goal there for Shawnee.
So just about 9 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Tenari set to take another face-off, and he'll continue to win as now he blows by Feudner, takes this one down for himself, rips the shot. No good. Another chance for Tenari. That's the second shot
that was a
today.
Good opportunity for him there to get the goal. He broke away from everybody, had a clear shot on net, just put it a little wide.
No matter, Hermits will keep this ball on offense. So,
I guess if you're the Fogo guy and you want the coach to still let you take their shots every once in a while. If you're going to miss wide, so you still keep possession.
Right. That's now Plen, another ripper from him up top, no good. D'Amato will maintain possession behind the net. Gives that one to Vanneman. Vanneman to Plen. Plen over to Scarpello, back to Vanneman. Thought about the shot, didn't go for it. Fakes inside, finds Plen. Now you can tell the Hermits are ready to wind up and take a good shot here. As Hendricks gets it. Now back under D'Amato. D'Amato finds Plen, and that just goes off his stick and in. So Not sure who you'd count that goal for. Is that a D'Amato goal or is that a Plen goal?
I guess Plen, because I think it hit off his stick from where we're at. But yeah, he threw it in front. Noah was trying to catch it and shoot, and I think it hit off the side of his stick and went in. So, I'm going to go with the hockey way, where if it hits off him or his body or his stick and went in, it's his goal.
Yeah.
Now, maybe closer. Yeah, they're giving it to Plen, as Will Morris announced. I was going to say, maybe if he were closer and you could tell it hit off the Shawnee defender, then maybe you could give it to him. But
hey, but a goal's a goal. There's another one for Plen. So another Hermit to get on the scoreboard today. Not a senior Plen, but he's there. Now the Hermit's set to take another face-off as here's Tenari. You see Thomas and La Rosa lined up outside. And Tenari's going to shuttle this one. And now he'll take it back into his own end, and here come the Hermits going the other way. So Peters is going to find this on the other side of midfield. He's got D'Amato. D'Amato spins and breaks free. Now he's got some, yeah, that's right, he's got some space, but he'll just take this one behind the net and settle things down. So the Hermits offense just taking their time now. We see Hughes has got it up top. He's been relatively quiet today, but it's a good day to be quiet. It's the senior night, so senior spotlight today. Hughes can't score his usual hat trick. As now Petrangelo dodges. A little spin move from him there. He's got some space over the top of the keeper, and that one's in. So a beautiful move there from Gennaro Petrangelo, and he'll add to the Hermits' total, and he'll add to his own total. Another one of those multiple scores tonight for the Hermits, and once again, Petrangelo happens to be a senior, so the senior spotlight has been real on senior night for the Hermits, as now they lead by 10. So like you reminded us earlier, Coach, 2 more goals. As soon as the Hermits go up by 12, if they do, we'll start to see a running clock.
Yeah, the more we smell that food truck, the more I'm hoping for this running clock.
That's
right?
definitely. Couldn't have said it any better.
Tenari back out there for another face-off.
And he initially wins it.
Yeah,
this ball's bouncing around, and Marengo nearly gets it. It's still loose, and Tenari will recover.
Yeah, he bobbled around. He had it in the start, bobbled around between Mango, a couple other guys, and then eventually he collects it for the official face-off win.
Marengo, another one of those Hermits defensive middies to rip a shot. That ball just gets shot down, and now the Hermits will reset things. So Scarpello's got it up top. Hermits just working this one around. Is just got about 6 minutes remaining. As now Hughes rips a shot off the ground, and Billy Hughes, like I said earlier, he was quiet today, but now he's another one of those Hermits that get on the scoreboard. Now they lead by 11, so we're 1 away from that running clock.
Man, that was a powerful shot. You have that much speed when it skips off the turf, to have that much speed going into the net as it went into the top corner still. Incredible shot there by Hughes.
Yeah, I mean, last year these teams faced off, and Shawnee kept it close for most of the game. Obviously, Hermits came out with a 6-goal lead last year, but I'm not sure that Shawnee was expecting the Hermits to come with this much firepower this year, but they've definitely taken it to them. So, good performance tonight for the Hermits on their senior night.
Like we said, and I'm just flashing some of the graphics up made by sophomore Jude Veller got from some of the seniors. I know it wasn't the goal score, but kind of showing off the different banners there for the seniors here on senior night.
As now Vanneman rips a shot. That's off the stick of Potter. It'll run out.
And it stays the closest, yeah.
So Vanneman will keep this one for the Hermits. Good hustle play from him. We're just looking at some matchups ahead. Obviously, we said the Hermits have got their next game over at Haverford, but Shawnee's next up, back in action on the 10th against West Deptford. So a little bit easier of a game for them after coming off of this tough one for the Hermits.
The Hermits actually, I guess, will be hosting Haverford Saturday.
So make sure to tune into that one on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel.
And the Hun had, if you look at it, I don't think the Hun game's still up there, but the Hun had canceled. So, shot.
Not going to make the same mistake this time. That one was behind the net.
And see, this time we knew it. The referee made the mistake by blowing the whistle. So he blew it dead, but an inadvertent whistle. They were getting the ball anyway, picking it off the net. So Shawnee will just pick it up and start their break.
So now Shawnee's breaking free here off of that clear. You saw the Hermits just making a couple of subs, getting some new faces in, especially those seniors here on senior night. So not all the starters are out, but just quite a few of them are.
Yeah, you see, I think Quinn Mennett's out there. Quinn actually had a big role in that Pingree game. I know he's not your normal starter. He gets in. Oh, is that ball stayed on the line for Peters? He picks it up.
Wow.
It just stopped right on the goal line, that blue line, and the Hermits avoided giving up a goal. But apparently, the Hermits were up one and even. They'd be giving up a couple penalties. They turned the ball over by stepping into the box under the 4 minutes and then stepping out. And because of those penalties, Quinn had to step on the field. And it shows how deep the Hermits program are. You're not really missing too much of a beat, defecting some shots. And the Hermits ended up winning that game in overtime. But that's why it's a big senior class, and they might not play all the time, but you have that experience and leadership that you're able to step in at a moment's notice.
Definitely. I mean, and, you just saw that great save there from Peters. You saw Tobias go down there. We hope he's all right as he kind of walked off the field limping. But Hermits did well to save that one, prevent Krause from scoring once again, as now this ball's into Petrangelo, and he just kind of lobs that one in there. No good.
Yeah, he went for quick release over speed on the shot, and that was an easy save there for the goalie, but the Hermits get it right back.
Yeah, so this Shawnee defense must be gassed, but Hermits get it right back, like you said, Coach, and now they're going to reset things. Just about 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Hermits up by 11, so one more goal till we see that running clock. And now this ball rolls through all the way down to Potter in the crease. So here comes Shawnee on the clear. This is number 11, Matt Wellesley now. He's going to take it up.
What's been the more dominating performance you've announced today? Dre, the Hermits leading by 11 right now, or Ryan Weingartner's team in the Sea Perch competition?
Well, I'm going to have to give it to Weingartner in the Sea Perch. Absolutely dominant performance. I believe that was Alex Weingartner for him. So, if we stream all kinds of things. You thought this YouTube channel was just exclusive to sports, but it's not. And we showed that today with the Sea Perch competition, I believe it was, and it was a good one.
A drone competition, the 8th graders for St. Augustine kind of put some drones in the water, did some obstacle courses, stuff like that, as the Hermits get on the break here, but throw it away. So, yeah, you never know what you'll see popping up on the YouTube channel. I know graduation will be probably the next non-athletic event.
Right, but like you said, Coach, shout out to Alex Weingartner and his team of 8th graders for doing a good job today.
We come down to a little over 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. Said Hermits lead by 11.
So now you see Shawnee working this across midfield. That's into the stick of number 13, Ethan Krause. So this ball, now Shawnee just taking their time. Obviously, like we saw the same thing in the St. Joe's game. Along with the we saw the same thing in the St. Joe's game where St. Joe's just trying to tack on some of those last-minute goals, not in this for the sake of winning the game, but just you want to keep that team spirit up and keep that rolling into your next game.
Yeah, the other one was Bernard's, Gill St. Bernard's.
Right.
Bernard's. Willie told me it was Bernard, so I'm going with that. But, they had the same thing. The Hermits were dominating, kind of put some JV guys in, but or not JV, but backup guys in, and they were able to get a couple goals. But, yeah, you want to keep that as the opposing team to really build your momentum. Even though you're coming off a tough loss, you want to build that momentum going into the next game as the referees call foul on the Hermits. No flag, but they'll give back possession to Shawnee.
Yeah, so just about a minute remaining here, and Shawnee's looking to make something happen. kind of running a little bit of a set piece here, and now Sears to take it around the crease. He's looked for that all day and still hasn't found it quite yet. So
yeah, I think Peters blocked it with his body there. Got big, and ball kicked out. Hermits get it. Breaking across the middle of the field. That's Quinn Mennett running up. Wonder if he'll take the shot.
No, go to Petrangelo. Petrangelo to Vanneman. Vanneman couldn't quite get that one in his stick.
I thought Quinn was going to shoot that. Senior night, defender.
Hey, the team made the smart play, though.
He did. I mean, if Vanneman catches that, that's probably an easy goal for the Hermits. So it was definitely the right move. But I thought he might have taken that shot.
So now Shawnee to clear. And they're not going to get the clear as Petrangelo scoops it up, but then he loses it. So this ball's kind of rattling around at Shawnee's end.
Yeah, I was going to still bouncing a little bit, but they eventually come up with it.
20 seconds.
Last 20 seconds of this third quarter.
So they're going to catch Shawnee offsides. One too many guys over the half-field mark, and now here come the Hermits the other way.
Yeah, last 10 seconds, they're going to have to move quick. The Hermits got one of these earlier today.
So now Billy Hughes turns on the burners. Wouldn't be surprised me to see a shot from him, as now he's going to rip it, and that's a save from Jimmy Potter to cap off this third quarter. So another dominant performance here from the Hermits in this third quarter. They lead 14-3, and we will see you back after this brief break for some fourth quarter action.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you back here for some fourth quarter action. Hermits up 14-3, a dominant performance from the lineup here today, especially on the part of Jackson Tenari winning all those faceoffs. And then you got your guys like Vanneman and D'Amato who have bagged some hat tricks here on their senior night. So overall, a good performance for the Hermits thus far, and they're just looking to finish things off in these last 12 minutes. This Tenari, another faceoff win for him, and we'll go through a couple of guys and take this one down, but he'll nearly lose. Yeah, he does lose that one, and Shawnee's going to recover. But they're going to call a penalty.
Yeah. Yes, again, no flag, but they do keep possession there after the whistle.
So that will be a face-off win for Tenari, and now Hermit's going to get the shot to run their offense again. You know, they're up by 11, so just one more goal for that 12-point running clock. Vanneman thought about cutting in. Instead, he gives it to Petrangelo behind the net. Petrangelo over to Hendricks. Hendricks fakes a shot. We've seen that move. That one looks familiar. And now they'll give it over to D'Amato. D'Amato thought about the shot, didn't go for it. Instead, it's worked back around to Hendricks. Hendricks finds Vanneman. Vanneman, the shot over the net. That'll stay with the Hermits as Petrangelo keeps possession.
Yeah, 21 from Shawnee, giving a great effort there, trying to get to the closer to the ball, but Petrangelo will keep possession for the Hermits.
Yes, so Scarpello up top. He gives this one over to Plen. Plen to Vanneman. Vanneman thought about cutting in, didn't go for it quite yet, and now he gives it back as they find Scarpello in the middle. Little turnaround shot.
Good save there.
Right, we've seen that shot quite a few times from Scarpello. Obviously, he found success on the one, and now Joe Papa to clear for Shawnee, but he's hit hard by Hendricks. Continues to go down, and now he's met by the Hermits defense, so he'll stop. Gives this one over to his teammate, and now Shawnee to run their own offense now. As you see, Nate Sears looking for something on the crease. That's one of the hands of Joe Vercella for Shawnee. Vercella, head full of steam, tries to take this one himself, doesn't go for the shot. Now he gives it to Kraus. Kraus working around. He's yet to find his first goal or assist today, Kraus, as now he chucks up a shot, no good. So good defense there from Sebastian Tobias on Kraus. And
yep, they'll kind of just shuttle that ball into the crease so Peters can pick it up. But a good job there, forcing the turnover for the Hermits. Hughes tries to bring it up through midfield.
He's met in a good clear there from Billy Hughes, as now he'll take this one all the way down, and he'll give it to Petrangelo. So this time's winding down. If you're Shawnee at this point, you just want to, keep that defense strong, tag on maybe a couple goals if you can. You don't really want to concede much more because, for morale's sake, you never like to lose by more than 10 goals, but the Hermits have definitely taken it to them here today.
Yeah, a little under 9 minutes left. You don't really see Shawnee coming back in this one, so just kind of finishing this game strong. That's a goal from Vanneman. The senior gets another one on the day.
So Vanneman, like I said, another one of those seniors who joined the Hat-Trick Club on his senior night. So I believe now he's well above 3 goals. I believe that's his 5th tonight. So Matt Vanneman, Hermit's leading scorer, started this game with 24 goals in the season, and now he's got 29. So just a dominant performance. Vanneman continues to lead the Hermits this season with his goals today. He's got 42 points on the season.
Yeah, Vanneman leads the Hermits, but you figure it's still balanced attack. You've seen Hughes, Scarpello, Hendricks, Petrangelo, Tamada. So the Hermits have a lot of options there on offense. I know Noah Plen's more of a facilitator, but we've seen him score, today too.
Definitely. I mean, this Hermits, their entire offense can score. You see those stats. If you look on NJ.com, the scoring is pretty split. I mean, Vanneman obviously leading, but D'Amato close behind, Scarpello close behind, Hendricks close behind.
there going for a goal of his own, gets saved by the Shawnee goalie.
So now I believe a flag's going to fly. Not sure who that's on. I believe it's the Hermits.
Yeah, it'll be the Hermits. Not sure which player in particular, though.
So now Shawnee getting one of those opportunities to hold their own here on offense. As you see, 18 Nolan Scott looks for the dodge on LaRosa, but doesn't get anything. That ball's over to Feudner, who looks to take this one in himself, but
yeah, the Hermits will pick up the ball now after they knocked it out, and so the whistle will stop for that flag earlier. We'll wait for the call when Will Morris announces it.
So an offsides penalty. Interesting call there. Now D'Amato will sit for 30 seconds. Once again, now Hermits up by 12, so we've got a running clock. So now Shawnee's looking to cut this deficit as they've got the man-up opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the running clock, like the ball goes out of bounds, it's going to keep ticking, so Shawnee's going to have to work quick. Being a 30-second, not a minute. They take that shot, stays with Shawnee, but like I said, the clock's still running, so D'Amato's getting close to coming back on.
As you look, Hermits making a sub in goal number 10, Carson Quinn, checking in for Aiden Peters.
It looks like D'Amato just stepped back in, so the Hermits will be, even strength again.
So now Shawnee's going to take this one up top. See Kraus still looking for his first today, and he gets it. So Ethan Kraus finally gets on the scoreboard today for Shawnee. Their leading scorer cuts this deficit back to 11.
A little over 6 minutes left, so clock's still running. Now, what I was told, because a couple of weeks ago on baseball opening day, our normal timekeeper announcer, Will Morris, was covering baseball opening day, so I was running the clock here. On the other side is Jimmy Bachman announced the game. What I was told by the officials is we beat Moorestown up pretty bad. In basketball, the mercy rule for the Cal, I think it's if you get to 35 in the second half, it doesn't stop until it goes below 28, because obviously if you run a clock at 35, but the way basketball scores, lay in, all of a sudden it's 33, stop, start. I was told once you get to 12, it goes until the end of the game. And I asked, there was a JV official waiting to hop on next, and I was like, you mean even if they cut it, they tie it, they're down 1, they're down 5? And he's like, yep. They figure, down 12, it's probably not going to get there anyway. So the clock will run to the end of the game, as my understanding when I was running the clock a few weeks ago for the Moorestown game.
So thank you for that clarity, Coach. Yeah, I saw that running clock. Wasn't quite sure the situation is now. This ball's turnover, and they get it into the quick stick of Petrangelo, and he capitalizes once again. Petrangelo now another one of those Hermits to record a hat trick here on his senior night. So hat trick club with D'Amato, Vanneman, and Petrangelo now.
Yeah, look, the last 5 minutes, like I said, you're up 12 again. It's just been a good time, like a good game for them. They're getting some of the other guys who maybe don't play the most amount of minutes. But like I said, you never know when an injury or a penalty forces some guys into action. So it's good to get them, this playing time against Shawnee. Like I said, Shawnee, Hermits in command today, but Shawnee's still a good team. Like I said, that 8-3 record, it's an impressive performance here today by the Hermits. They'll look forward to Saturday and next week.
Definitely, as you see the new face-off guy, number 30, Hunter Johnson, getting his first win on the day. Obviously, giving Tenari a little bit of a break after a dominant performance from him thus far.
Yes, Hermits had it. I think Gibson had it along the sideline. Tried to just throw it back into the field of play before he stepped out, but I believe the referee said he stepped out or the ball hit out when he was throwing back into play. Either way, it's Shawnee's ball with about 4:10 left in this game.
So now we're starting to see some of those newer guys get on the field for the Hermits, kind of taking off all their starters, or most of them at least. So this ball is going to turn over. Now it's to the Hermits, and they'll take this one the other way. So Waddell to take it in. He'll give it back to DeBias, and now the Hermits will just work along the back. Over to Grudy. Grudy shuttles this one across midfield back to Waddell, and now Waddell's going to work his way in. As this goes behind to Scatchard. Scatchard to Horner. And now you'll see some of those defensive middies like Charles LaRosa getting some time on offense. Now he's Alentrio over to LaRosa. He's guarded by Scott.
Under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. So as this game ends, we will wrap up pretty quickly at the end, as I got to get down there to help kind of administer senior day, and as Dre next to me, he's got to get down there for his brother Charles to kind of walk across field in his senior day festivities. So once this clock goes 0, we'll be out of here pretty quickly.
As now Shawnee works off the turnover, they're going to take it down to the other end. So Shawnee's moving quick. So now you see this ball goes up top, but refs are going to stop play here.
Offsides on Shawnee.
It's another offsides call. They've had quite a few today.
So as we get down to the last 2 minutes, Dre, any final thoughts as we get here? We have that running clock, so we'll pretty much know what's going on. Any final thoughts on the game?
I mean, I'm happy for the Hermits. Obviously, like you said, Coach Valori goes no guarantees on senior night, always scheduling a tough opponent. And, I think the Hermits played a good opponent in Shawnee here today, but they've just had a dominant performance. That scoring has been scattered, whether it's Petrangelo, Vanneman, Hendricks, or D'Amato, and their defense has held up well, obviously only conceding 4. So if I was Coach Valori, obviously I'm looking for some momentum going into this game against Haverford, and they definitely found that momentum on their senior night.
Yeah, I don't know if you figure he takes risks or he's got the confidence, but scheduling senior night festivities after a game is always risky. If you do it before, it doesn't matter. You lose, it is what it is. After, the mood might be a little more somber. So it's glad the Hermits got a win. Celebrate these seniors after the game, and everyone's going to be a good mood, celebration. Like I said, get the food and stuff after. So it'll be a great day for Hermits Lacrosse when this one wraps up.
Right, and we're happy they did, in fact, get that win. So spirits should be high as we celebrate senior night after that save from Quinn. But Shawnee recovers. That ball just kind
Blocked in
of
front, yeah.
And now here comes the Hermits going the other way. So Nicolentrio to clear. He takes this one across midfield. Now he's got a head full of steam. He'll find some space, and he'll rip a shot and a goal for number 35. Nicolentrio does well to take that one just across midfield, and now he'll add to this Hermits lead.
Yeah, good job there by, like I said, he broke through the middle of the field, and there was no one around him. So that full head of steam is the best way you could possibly describe it. And they just got a full power on that shot and put it past the goalies. We're now under 30 seconds on this running clock. Might get this face-off off, but not much more. Down to the last 15 seconds.
Right, so this clock will continue on. You wonder if they will set up for the face-off. So unless somebody pulls something quick, that should just about do it.
Last 6 seconds. Win for the Hermits here.
And he'll bring that one across midfield, and that's going to do it. So Hermits will now run to get their goalie, same as Shawnee, but a dominant performance here tonight for the Hermits. They win the game 17-4 against a good opponent in Shawnee. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. The Hermits will be back in action in 2 days against Haverford. You can catch that one once again on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. So for all of our viewers at home and abroad, we thank you. Once again, I'm Andreas LaRosa alongside Tom Bermel, and we hope that you guys have a fantastic night.